Well, it seems Republicans have finally grown some, you know, and opened up impeachment hearings into Joseph R. Biden.
House Republicans announced an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. The move has gotten pushback from both sides of the aisle, but a new Reuters poll shows the country is divided on the issue. 41% support the idea, 35% are opposed, and 24% just aren't sure.
Now, two things. I'm not quite sure they're doing this out of a need to save America or a need for revenge. The Democrats opened this door. During President Trump's tenure, they went after him guns blazing. No holds barred. Any and everything they could find against him, they went. Whether it had merit, held water, was true, a lie, it didn't matter. As long as they could proceed with it, they went with it. Now we have Republicans going after Joe Biden. Now we all understand there is a lot to go after Biden for. It is endless. It is right there, black and white, and sometimes in red because of the blood it shed. But here's the king. Whether or not we want to believe the Republicans, do they have the balls to follow through? I don't believe they do. I don't trust McCarthy. Period. Hands down, I don't trust him. So is he doing this in order to placate to the ones that do want to impeach Biden, or is he actually doing it because Biden has done something wrong? We already see that Matt Gaetz and a few others have already called him out and said, look, if you're not going to do what we ask you to do, we're just going to vacate your role. What does that tell you? There's still dissension among Republicans. So we cannot be banking on them to make the right decision, because they're operating in ill faith with each other. How much more are they going to be operating in ill faith towards the American public? We can be frank about one thing. President Biden has been one atrocious pick. He has done everything in his power to send money from the American pockets to Ukraine while watching the American economy crumble. He has never been one to shy away from understanding that he is doing this for his own gain. He's always told us that, but no one wants to listen. He has made multiple business dealings, although having no business to deal in. And no one seems to want to call him out for all the racism that he's done. So what is the impeachment about? What exactly are they going to bring to the table? So far, they have deals with money between him, his family, and his son. They have dealings with him in China, dealings with him in Ukraine. But will it stand? And what's the end goal? The end goal is not to impeach Biden. Why do I say that? I believe the end goal is to placate America. I don't really believe that any of the Republicans with any gusto want to actually impeach Biden. I think they're all paid. I think they're all paid to keep this narrative going, to keep the American people on the edge of their seats, to avoid them looking deeper. Now, you all guys understand that Too Strong is not necessarily going to be voting for President Trump. While we understand that his policy will indeed be better for America financially when it comes to food, gas, cost of living, we get that. But the Republican Party does not want that for the Americans. They are playing the exact same game and have been since Herbert Walker. They've been playing this game for a long time, and they're good at it, very good at it. They know how to play us. So how about we don't play with them? How about we take our ball and go home? How about we stay focused? And regardless of what they do with Biden, we stay focused. Now, if your goal is to save America morally, that can't happen through any president. That has to happen through God, no one else. But if your job is to save America fiscally, Trump is the one to do it. It's not going to happen through anyone else. The other question is whether or not Trump coming in is going to go as hard as he was for America, or is he going to go more for his name? We don't know that yet. We can hope. But as far as this impeachment goes, I don't think it's going to come to anything. I think they'll come to the same conclusion as they did with Trump. It'll get past the House, go to the Senate, and just kind of fizzle out. He's not going to get removed. No amount of evidence is going to make the Democrats budge because they already know about this stuff. And we have enough rhinos in power that it will not make a difference. This is to make the extreme conservative movement feel appeased. Let them know it's not going to appease you. Let them know that what they're doing is not pulling the wool over anyone's eyes, that we see right through it. And regardless of all the sham impeachment hearing that they hold for Biden, guilty or not, it matters not come voting time. I'm not saying to put an R next to anything. I'm telling you that what the Democrats have offered, what the left has offered, is the death of our children, economy, and America. What little choice we have on the right, choose wisely. Because at the end of this will mean the end of America as a dynasty and the beginning of the communist version of it, or the extension to give us just enough time to wake up.